Hey guys, running another live commentary key. This one's a 14 total Dagor, and here's the talent Nazarite setup. I'm trying to do like, I wish Nathanis would stop talking. I'm basically doing a very standard healing build, like that you wouldn't normally see during bursting weeks as a Disc Priest. It's really hard to manage, so we're gonna see if we can do it with the regular build rather than having to run stuff like Shadow Covenant and whatnot, so we'll see. Just because I know Disc Priest struggles quite a bit with bursting weeks, so we'll see how this goes. And for this pack right here, we are definitely throwing down our barrier, and we're gonna go right into Rapture, and we're just gonna start spamming shields on everybody. I actually did a really good job of managing those refreshes, so we only got 4, so that's really good. And we'll just go ahead and hit the Emissary a lot here. Okay, that's teleporting. I guess I could have waited a second to do that, but we're going to pretty much start preemptively putting shields on people, dotting the rest of this stuff up. That way, as they're dying off, those dots are helping heal. And then this is going to be kind of nasty, so we're going to apply a couple shields. Powered Radiance. There's a really bad refresh. And we're just going to spam a couple Shadow Mends and try to stay alive. There we go, cool. Oh boy, he's not going to let me drink, is he? Oh, he's going to go kill the bugs. No? Okay, ready. Pre-pot. I did not know he was going to do a countdown, so not bad. This is on Tyrannical, so we're going to save our Shadow Fiend instead of just doing damage with it. And every time these little buzzing drones come out, we're just going to make sure we fade. Or like every other set of buzzing drones, we fade. And then whoever gets targeted with Upheaval, they just need to be topped off, so, and have a Power Word shield on them. Fade again, and then during Sandstorm we put Power Word Radiance out to the group, get anybody who doesn't have an atonement, and then we just continue our thing. And that should carry over for a majority of the Sandstorm. Keep atonement on the tank, don't worry about anybody else right now, they're totally fine, unless they hit a trap, and then we're just doing this. And because we're not struggling at all, on this next Sandstorm we're going to go ahead and use our Shadow Fiend. So right here, Power Word Radiance, Shadow Fiend, Schism, Refresh Dot, Penance. Wasted the Penance and the Schism, I guess I should have waited for that. Oh well. We all make mistakes. Fade. Walk in a little bit because we don't have fade, that way that one gets aggro. Fade. Don't have it up yet, but that's okay. That was actually really clean. This group did this really well, so that's good. Just gonna preemptively start shielding people for this pack. We could technically use Rapture here, but oh well. So because this Tides is here, this guy's Shout is going to get casted every single time, so we're just going to make sure we LOS it. Oh wait, what? They must have pulled the... Yeah, they pulled the Emissary away. Just LOS. And then we'll just Mass Dispel. I mean, technically we could have just like Mass Dispelled with us in the group, but just wanted to kind of show the LOS. Oh, we don't have to LOS anymore because the Tide's died. We're gonna grip our tank just to help him out because he wants to kite right now to reset his stacks. No, he's okay. These guys do burst, so we're gonna drop another barrier here. We're just spamming some Shadow Mends and shield him. Boom. And never just purely spam Shadow Mend. You should always be weaving Power Word Shields in between, or at least like every 2 casts you throw in a Power Word Shield, because it's just super inefficient to just sit there and spam Shadow Mend. That's actually why a lot of Disc Priests struggle with like tank healing and things like that. It's because they Shadow Mend way too much. This is going to be kind of a nasty refresh, I think. No, we're good. And Tides in this pack is always really nasty, so just make sure we keep the tank topped off. And we'll just Mass Dispel these Watery Domes. Much easier on a Tyrannical week. On a Fortified week or on like Hierarchies, that pack like really hurts. And so these 3 guys are going to burst, and then this guy's still going to have a bunch of HP, so we're just going to use him to heal the bursting by doing some damage. And then we don't have to worry about this other stack. We're just gonna fade here so the Arsonist don't aggro us, and then that way we can keep the Emissary back for our group. Cool. Just get a quick drink here so we won't need a drink for the boss. You're gonna kill these yellows. I'll just use barrier again for this bursting. It's not like necessary at all, but it'll just help us save some mana. And then that way we can just powered Radiance and throw a couple Shadowmens out, and then we won't have to worry about the healing. I guess that barrier actually became super fucking useful. Because we ended up refreshing at a very bad time. Just fade to lose aggro. We're just gonna health buy here because we still have aggro on some stuff. Go ahead and paints up the tank. And then we'll go ahead and do a normal thing. We'll watch for the Watery Dome cast, and we can Psychic Scream it. There it is. I can't do anything about the other one, but we can just dispel it off. My FPS is kind of laggy right now, so I apologize if the video quality isn't the best. Oh, we missed the health, or the pre-pot, oh well. We're just gonna use Shadowman here for damage. It's not overly useful, but... And then again, it's not a big deal, but I'm just pre-positioning back here so that I can quickly keep up with the boss and keep doing damage. And that way I can like stand still and actually cast Smite. Safe, killing Bobby first. Make sure we purge the debuff off him. Oh, we didn't miss the pre-pot. There we go. And that's how we do some damage on that boss. With the Riot Shields, we can also use Psychic Scream just to kind of help out, because if the Riot Shields are just channeling, no one's doing damage. They usually just prioritize interrupting those. And we're not going to have any use for it, so we're just going to use Stratofiend for damage, because we got plenty of time before boss. We'll probably get like another 2 uses of Shadowfiend before we even get to the boss anyways. My foot is falling asleep. Oh boy, the tides with this pack is not fun. I'm gonna throw down barrier for anybody who wants to stand in it. Pain Sep tank, Rapture. I'm gonna throw some barriers down. We're gonna fear one of these flame casters. And we're gonna LOS back because this one is fucking hitting us super hard. Okay, now we're good. Hopefully. Need a refresh up to 3 at the last second here too, yep. That was a refresh to 2 at like 0.1 second, and then a refresh to 3 at 0.1 second. Can't tell if they want to run through or if they want to fight it. Again, we'll just use Shadowfiend here. We're pretty much just going to be using it on cooldown until we get to the boss. I don't know what's happening. We're gonna try to push the emissary back, I guess. This is all over the place. Throw down another barrier, health pot. Looks like we managed. Again, we're just gonna drink here so that we make sure that we have mana for the boss. Even though the boss takes like no mana to kill, but just to be safe. And because we seem to be kind of taking a little bit of time. We're just paying supplement tank here. Oh, I thought he was gonna tank that decree. I messed up there. I got hit by the decree. I should have just stayed back. Yeah, I guess we just released. Can't really do anything. I should have LOS'd until the decree happened, the void emissary popping, and then I could have ran out and started hitting her again. I just wasn't really anticipating that. I wasn't thinking about the bursting at the same time, so. That's okay, we still have plenty of time. We're just gonna wait here for the warrior, then we'll grip him in here. That was a really fast 3-2-1 that he did in chat. He was like 3-2-1. But I guess it's better than nothing. He doesn't have to move this. Yeah, we'll just drop our Shadow Fiend here to do most of the damage, and then we'll go ahead and start dealing with these barrels. We still missed the pre-pot, so that's good. they're doing pretty good DPS for how much we're moving barrels around. And that one we can just ignore. We don't need to pick it up and move it anywhere. Even if she hits it, we just kill her before it detonates. He's wanting us to death skip, so we just have to wait for these to actually move all the way. Okay, now we're clear. And then we just run over here and we can mass res. Someone's still in combat. There we go. Okay, last boss. Since we have double range, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this little spot on the corner here. Now, it looks like the mage doesn't take one of the corners. Oh well. I'll still just show you guys the spot. So you basically stand here, and then all you gotta do is move a little bit, and then you just make sure you always move to where your back is like in this little corner area. And then whenever you get knocked back, nothing will happen, and you'll be fine. I'm pretty comfortable in this fight and on this key level for sure, so we're just gonna Shadow Fiend for damage, and then we're gonna Radiance on this. And really all you're doing here is put powered shields on people if they're not full HP and they're targeted by something. Especially Explosive Burst, and then other than that, it's literally just use Power Word Radiance like every time Explosive Burst is happening if you are needing extra healing. So like here I'll use it. Boom. Boom. And then it's literally just Power Word Solace and a Penance will pretty much keep everybody topped off. And then in hierarchies you're gonna need to actually use like Shadow Mend on people more often. So here we go, Power Word Radiance. We'll go ahead and pop our defensive. So this is where we use a couple Shadow Mends really quick, and then Power Word Radiance again. Someone needs to soak this. Cool. Power Word Radiance again. Go in barrier. I know I'm in a really bad spot, but camera angles are really awkward here. Go in health pot here. That's where I made the mistake. I should have canceled my cast, Rapture shielded. That was unfortunate. I'm pretty sure we're just dead now. Come on, 9%, dude. He's not gonna be able to do it. Oh. That was completely on me for trying to do too much damage. So there was either I needed to save Shadow Fiend for towards the end, or... I mean, I guess I couldn't anticipate, like, the mage dying. The mage dying at the very beginning kind of ruined it. Because that, like, completely cut our kill time in half. But I could have definitely raptured, or had, like, better barrier placement and whatnot to help out. I don't think he's gonna give me any time to eat, so we'll try. Come on, we're gonna get it. Oh. I'm just gonna health pot there. We're gonna go to Rapture in this one. Because this is a double. First one got knocked back from our spot. We're good. Do a couple Shadowmans, and then we'll just Powered Radiance. And this one we're gonna use Barrier in melee. Radiance. Shadowman. Ooh. My target got swapped, that's not good. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well, we got it. So, still timed it and everything. Oh, no, we didn't. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, we're good. Maybe? Maybe we're not actually. This might actually take too long to kill. Nah, we're good. Jeez. What a key. Cool. Well, that was TD14. With a wipe, that was our fault on the last boss, sort of. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice evening, day, night, whatever, wherever you're at.